The only thing left to do was to go.
My father had been in World War I in the infantry and had driven an Model T ambulance in France, and he knew a lot about what it was, and he actually urged me to go into ROTC.
At age 17, my dad had to sign with me to go, and I'd been 18 in May, but I went in the 13th of March in 1943.
And immediately, I mean, within 10 days, I guess, I was in an ensign's uniform and went to Norfolk, Virginia.
For basic training, 3 months, and then went to Fort Benning and stayed about 2 months. Was assigned to a paratroopers, and just one day right out of the blue, they called us all together and told us to pack up because we was going overseas. We didn't get to finish our basic training in the paratroopers, so I never did get to jump.
My next younger brother was drafted in '43, in 1 month. Then my oldest brother was drafted a month later in '43. And a month later, I was drafted in '43. Then my kid brother was drafted as a replacement over to Germany.
Well, actually, I was thrilled to death, to be honest with you, because I knew what was going on, and I was an old man at 18. It's what it amounted to. I just, you know.
Drafted. I said I wasn't volunteering that. I was drafted.
My boyfriend said, well, I'm enlisting right away. I want to go to the Air Force. And I said, just as soon as they call for women, I'm going too.
I was drafted out of the textile plant like I said, in '44, and went into service.
It was just an entirely different world from what I anticipated when I first started college.
I never had been anywhere, you know, outside, and, you know, leaving home was when you're 18 years old, you know, and not having no background like the children do today, you know. It was kind of hard, you know, for me to leave home.
Because you went from a kid, you might say, just overnight you got an M1 rifle strapped across your shoulder and a .45 on your side, and you're off to war, whether you like it or not. It changes you a whole lot.
The procedure that always followed, you go aboard ship, you don't know where you're going, okay? And after you've been at sea one day, the announcements are made, what your mission was, what your objective was.
I know we all had some fear as we approached the time that came by, and but we always were able to talk with each other and help each other and make a few jokes and relieve that thought, so it didn't last very long.
You have things running through your mind of when you put you on the ship, you wonder if you're ever going to come back to this side of the world, you know. And it's not an easy thing to think about.